Okay, and I think that this is action again. I'm coming back to the house. So let's call this the Gringo in Mexico part 3. I guess that this is going to be. But again, I want to really keep these I want to keep them under 5 minutes because it takes a while to upload these videos. And I don't really have a lot of time because I'm trying to get all that internet promotion out and doing what I can with the restrictions. So okay, here's the house again. I'm going to start here, work my way around. Okay, as you can see, there's no glass in the windows. We actually put these screens in because I just cannot live in a house that is just full of insects flying in and out, and especially because we had the pizzeria here before I was forced to close down with these animals. Okay, but you can see, everything is barred in. They're animals here. They even know that they're animals. So you don't have houses that aren't barred in, except for the most poor. But if somebody could construct a dwelling like this house here, there's absolutely no windows. Well, actually, there is one window. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it does have bars. You can see that they did modernize this house. If you look at the left of the house, you'll see their old roof. But if you want to call that the straw, it's not actually straw. They're small sticks. Okay, there is outside lighting. But again, now remember, this is not a typical house. I got lucky. I got this. So here we are. Oh, and up there on top, now that does also have the screens. That was one of the things. But if you notice, there's actually ear holes. Again, these are concrete structures. The sun gets so hot, it probably gets up above 150, 160 degrees in the sun in the months of April and May, which is the hot season here. So it makes this house a large oven. So those breathing vents up on top are an absolute necessity to let that hot air escape any way that it can. This is the back patio, excuse me. Okay, this was going to be the kitchen. Okay, a lot of them still cook outside. Their kitchens are outside. So that's what this was going to be. It looks like they were probably going to enclose it, but the guy got kidnapped first, so they couldn't. But this was a counter, and they're going to have all that. Okay, this is the back door. Now, this is one part that I don't like because this is the back door. I'm an old guy and I'm much less. I'm much weaker than I was when I came down there, but it's not really that hard to penetrate this door because it's a double door and they both open up inside. So this house was robbed before we had it many years ago, and that's the way that it was. Here is the water source, at least the one. Okay, it's a large tank of water. You want water? Here it is. Okay. I went out and bought a little screen because leaves and everything do fall in here, and to keep that clean, we do also try to put. But this is where 95%, 98% of the people wash clothes, right there. That's what it's called. It's called a washer. It's not actually called a sink. Lavadero. It's for washing. I introduced my lawnmower the last time. Okay. Now we are ones that, yes, we do have. Mary Lou had this when I knew her, a washing machine. Again, you're talking about up to 5% of the people have one of these here. I was making a good living before Trump started running for president, and these people went really envious before that. It really turned when Trump started running for president. These people are just fucking stupid. They're animals. It's just incredible. There's the other water basin, okay? That works totally on gravity feed. The water comes in from the city here when it comes. There's not a schedule. When we get it, we get it. If not, I got to draw it over from the canal. Then we've got a tube that's there, connected to that to put the water up there. Sometimes we have pressure, sometimes we do not. Right now, we do not have any water up there. Okay, this is the bathroom here. Yes, it's outside the house. This is very common. It's actually lucky that it's this close to the house. There's the shower. Uh, we're actually lucky that we have an actual toilet. Many people don't have that. This is not connected any longer to the up because you just can't. It's very hard water here. Very hard water. Um, so you can connect it up, but then it just winds up clogging. Okay. Yes, baby. Oops. Okay, now to the inside of the house. Oops, and I didn't have my keys ready, so we're going to lose a bit of video time with that. But now to the inside of the home. And yes, I mean this is filthy because I mean we're in the middle of nowhere living with animals, so I don't really think that it's really necessary to keep it all clean. This is our kitchen area. Okay, this is my bedroom / office. Okay, it's a pretty decent size here. I'm trying to take it slow because there's the compu. That's like what I would consider my office desk there, and my office chair, which doubles as a bed at nighttime. Okay, you can see the gratings now. I think there's the gratings, and again, this is no windows here. This house it does have the structure for windows, but the owner was kidnapped and killed, presumed dead, before he could have that done here. Okay. Most people do not have this. I don't know if you can see underneath all the clothes, but the furniture here, couch, love seat, I bought that. What you're looking at, this is the normal house furniture right here. It's no joke. Okay, most houses that you go to, you go inside and have a seat. They have a seat at their table or whatever, and that's what they have. They have what we would consider patio furniture. Okay. But this is where Mary Lou and the kids sleep out here. I have my own room here. We have 2 refrigerators, but only one connected, and this is the other room. Now she uses it for the extra clothes for her and the kids, her makeup and everything like that. And then that was a piece of exercise equipment that I really have a time to use, and it's not even just the time. I mean, some days I go without eating. Some days I only eat one time, and occasionally I actually eat like 2, maybe 3 times in a day. But it's not just I can't intake enough food to actually follow a workout program. But that's basically about it. I think I answered just about all the questions. And again, this is not a typical house. This is made of concrete, okay? And it's a little bit more expensive than most because this concrete was laid on its side, okay? So to get this height, they had to use quite a few more bricks, probably about 40% more bricks to construct this house, which means more than 40% more cost. Again, not a great example. In the future, if I think about it, I'll take a walk down the street and I will show you some of the other houses so that you can get an idea. Because I said, no, the neighbor out there, they just like modernized their home, and it's not even what we would consider modern back home. Okay, but they just modernized their home, so that's a bad example. The other neighbor has got another brick house. That's the father and mother of the guy that was killed that had this house. So I think that he helped put that together to literally protect them, because that's another thing you have to understand. That was why I couldn't really do anything after the family of my ex tried killing me here. There's no government here. The government is the drug dealers. It's the cartels. That's their government, okay? So when you get somebody tied in with that, they're in control of everything. And with her mother being tied in with education and government, and her 2 brothers being tied in with the cartels, like I said, I think I mean, a lot of these keyboard warriors that I run into online and hear comments about, I don't think you guys would have made it 8 years. I don't think you guys would have made it the same night if you weren't good and ready and had and knew how to use a good arm like I use my chucks. But that's it. This is coming up to 10 minutes. I've got to wrap up part 3 here. I will try to make a part 4 for you guys.